Hi, Kathianne Lewis, and it's time for a faith lift. And this faith lift is actually a call to faith. A call to faith. You've heard about calls to prayer, but sometimes we don't pray because we don't really have faith. And faith is an expectation. I always define faith as expectation. And I think sometimes we expect too much of ourselves. We have more faith in ourselves and what we can figure out than we have faith in God to figure it out, to make straight the way where there had been no way. I love that idea, that God will make straight the way where there seemed like there was no way. And sometimes, well, let me tell you a story. Let me just tell you a story. Recently, I was talking to a friend, another minister, and they were talking about how this had happened and this had happened, and now they were going to have to make up the difference, and they knew that they were going to have to pay extra, and situation. And I said, stop. How about turning it over to God? How about letting God figure out how this is going to work out so that you don't have to pay a bunch of money? Because in my mind, that's what I would have done. And I'm telling you, I think I felt a little bit superior. Like, well, I would have turned it over to God. How many of you have done that? You talk to your friends, you listen to your friends, and you know how they could be doing it differently. Well, I was guilty. I was guilty of that one. But this morning, I was driving into work, and there's this situation that seems to have all these moving parts and all of these interfacing, interlocking conditions that if you move this, it's going to move that, and how do you get this? And it's just all this stuff that I don't need to get into, but I was thinking about it as I was driving in, and I thought, I just don't know how I'm going to do this. And then it occurred to me, Kathianne, you sound just like your friend. Maybe you're not supposed to figure it out. Maybe you're supposed to let God's grace move through you in such a way that you know what to do and when to do it. Maybe you're supposed to let God work it out. Oh, I got caught in my own stinking thinking. See, I honestly believe that we would have a more grace-filled life if we turned more over to that divine intelligence that wants to work through us. Grace-filled. I love the word grace. This is how I define it. Grace is the free givingness of God. It's the free givingness of ideas. It's the free givingness of solutions. It's the free givingness of opportunities. It's the free givingness of insight so that we can see a bigger picture and see how things go together. It's the free givingness of our own language so we use the right words at the right time for the right purpose. Grace, a grace-filled life. And I think we can all have that. So, your semi-assignment is, what are you working so hard at? What are you trying to make happen? And are you willing to let grace happen? Are you willing to turn it over? To just say, this is above my pay grade. It's above my intelligence level. I could really use some prayer support here. Father, Mother, God within. And by that I mean not prayer support like someone praying for you, but I'm going to pray and then I want the support. I want some support here. So you might pray something like I prayed this morning, and I'll just lead you in prayer. Father, Mother, God within. I am burdened. I've taken on too much responsibility for not just my life, but the life of others and the situation that confronts me. I did not cause it, and I don't know how to heal it, and I don't know what the remedy is, but I know that there is an intelligence in the universe that knows all things and can work this out. Use me, Father, Mother, God, for the revelation of a solution, that all may be blessed and that all may unfold in a grace-filled way. And so it is. Use that prayer as often as you like. It's powerful. Bye for now.
God is everything. God is all in all. God is so divine. Everlasting light. The sun that shines, the stars at night, and so much more, so much more, so much more. Every breath, every breath, every move, every move, every tree, every bird, every sound and every word. The moon in the sky and the mountains up high, and you and I, you and I, you and I. I give God thanks for my days. I'm glad for this time. I give God praise. I give God praise. I give God praise. Give God praise. I give God praise. Give God praise. Yeah, 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 yeah. I give God praise. Yeah. Give God praise. I give God praise. Give God praise. Yeah, yeah. I give God praise. I give God praise. I give God praise. God is everything. God is all in all. God is so divine. Everlasting light. The sun that shines, the stars at night, and so much more, so much more, so much more.